in the building. Thank you for tuning in. Executive producer of X Squad Radio. Let me see if I can get a quick score update, or if someone's, wow, it's 1-1 in the 76th minute. Actually, nope, it's 2-1. USA just went up. Megan Rapinoe converts the penalty with the right-footed shot to the bottom left corner. Goal! 2-1 USA. Let's get it, ladies. They're better. They are better than the men. Unfortunately, that's just the position that we're in. USA just scored. Thank you, Courtney Harden. All right, we're going to take a break. When we get back, we're going to talk about some other things from the weekend, the BET Awards. Also, I went to a sporting event this weekend that I want to talk about. Also, the Big Three started this weekend. So shout out to Cube. I've been talking about it, so hopefully you guys watched it. But we will be right back. You're tuned in to the Weekend Wrap-Up Show right here on X Squad Radio.
Y'all hate when we have unexpected car problems. Well, I am here to tell you about a viable solution. Bay 11 Auto and my man Melvin. You have emission problems? Brakes need changing? Transmission slipping? Is your car just driving sluggish? No problem is too big. I live on the other side of town and I drive over an hour to a guy that I trust. Melvin is honest, dependable, and definitely not in the business to break your pockets. Come see the official mechanic Melvin at Bay 11 Auto. You will be glad you did. You can reach him at 1455 General Arts Road, Conyers, Georgia, or 404-295-5715. That's 404-295-5715.
Welcome back to the Weekend Wrap-Up Show, episode 133. The Kawhi Sweepstakes begin. We got about 23 minutes left in the show, so if you got something on your mind, got a quick hot take, if you want to call in, 469-351-0881. Love to get your thoughts and comments on whatever's on your mind. I believe that we will win, says Big L. Thank you. Miss Girly Girl, thank you for tuning in. New Max Radio, doing a great job. Her and Mandelion, she had a show this weekend. Songs that your mom used to clean up the house to. Tasty Talk Tuesdays coming up tomorrow. Shout out to my pops for tuning in. He's been helping my sister move. So he's been a very busy man. Thank you, Pops, for tuning in. He says, sorry I'm late. No worries. You're here. That's all that matters. I hate to say MVP Harden, Coach Doc River, rookie Trae Young. Oh, man, you hurting my heart. You hurting my heart there, Pops. You can't give it to Luka. But he definitely had a great year. And that's like I've been saying. That is the greatness of having young talent like this, that you have a great future to look forward to. All right, so like I said, I went to a sporting event this weekend. I went to the FC Dallas soccer game, MLS soccer. They played Toronto. Shout out to DJ Knox. Thank you for tuning in. One of my good friends, we go to church together. He put it out there on social media. Anybody want tickets to the FC Dallas game for free $99? Guess what I said? Yeah. I'm not doing nothing. I'm going to be chilling at the house. It was raining. Got a little bit of sprinkles. But it was very enjoyable. Me, my daughter, Ari, and my wife, Erica, went to the game or the match. We enjoyed it. FC Dallas won 3-0. It was exciting to watch. If there's an MLS team in your city, I would highly suggest you go check it out. Even if you're not a soccer fan, support the city, support the team. A lot of you guys are in Atlanta. Atlanta United is a great team. You will enjoy it, especially going to that new stadium. But FC Dallas won 3-0. It was exciting. My daughter was enjoying it, even though she was getting antsy. Having to sit down for too long, she gets antsy. My wife enjoyed it, and we had a really nice outing. So shout out to my good friend for hooking me up with the tickets. Much love and appreciation there. Also, the Big Three kicked off this weekend. I've been talking about it, and I will continue to talk about it because this is something that is great, and it is much needed. So, week 1 scores. I'll miss both soccer games when I'm back in Cali this week, said. And you guys got 2 teams, LA United and LA Galaxy. So Big 3 scores. 3-Headed Monsters beat Trilogy 51-46. Power beat Three's Company 50-38. Bogvo Itch, I'm not sure what that is, 50-43 over Enemies. The Triplets 50-40. Killer Threes 54. Tri-State 52. Ghost Ballers 50. Ball Hogs 39. Tiffany Sports and Hill says Big 3 was in Indy this weekend. And that's great. That is great. I would highly suggest you go check it out when it comes to a city near you. Josh Smith and Royce White got into a little shoving match, which I think that's competition is good. It's good for basketball. I don't want them all to be all bloody on the court, but a little shoving is not bad. ISO Joe went off. Yes, he did. JR had a fight in the Big 3. Yep, Josh Smith and Royce White got into it. Joe Johnson makes the biggest debut of a Big 3 player on opening weekend. He had 27 points, 16 rebounds. This is half court, but Joe Johnson still has it. Joe Johnson really, I don't think, was ready to retire. And I think he still had more to go. But shout out to ISO Joe. This is perfect for ISO Joe. This is perfect. And he hit the game winner. I believe he hit the game winner. But ISO Joe definitely went off. I need to watch the Big 3, says Big L. It's on CBS and CBS Sports Network. Tri-State blows major lead in overtime loss over Killer Threes. So here's your stars of week 1. And my pop says Ari loves her sports. Yes, she does. And she talks about it's funny and it's cute. So she said, I've been to a game here before. Like I said, we went to FC Dallas, Major League Soccer. And she said, I've been to a game here before with my Opa and Oma. That's what Grandma and Grandpa, instead of saying Grandma and Grandpa, my parents adopted the name Oma and Opa, which I believe in German means grandmother, grandfather. But I'm going to get her into sports. I got my wife into sports. She's analyzing the game just as much as I am. She's watching the post game just like I am. So thank you for that comment, Pops. So the triplets, let's give the top scorers here. The triplets, Joe Johnson, 27 points, 16 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 threes, including the game winner. ISO Joe, this is a game for him. Half court, they're not really D'ing up that hard. This is perfect for him. This is the perfect situation. Joe killed it in Utah only 2 years ago. True. ISO Joe has more in the tank, for real. I didn't think, like I said, I don't think he really wanted to retire. But he's going to have a great career in the Big 3, which I think will last. Cuttino Mobley. If you haven't seen a recent photo of Cuttino Mobley, go look it up. Cuttino Mobley rocking a gray beard. a salt and pepper beard with gray hair out there balling against these. Some of them are young, some of them aren't. He had 28 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists, 5 trays. And then 3-headed monsters, Reggie Evans. If you remember Reggie Evans, probably you may remember him playing for the Seattle Sonics at a point in time in his career. 22 points, 23 rebounds, including the game-winning shot. So again, this weekend, check out the Big Three. Support Ice Cube, support this league. I'm going to do everything I can to go this year. And as much as I'm promoting this, they already send me emails with updates on the scores and stuff like that. But I'm going to send them emails to cover it so I can make sure that I'm in the building and give you guys some intake, give you guys some post-game interviews. Last year, the interviews didn't turn out that well. The audio was not good, but I want to make sure it's better this time. So also this weekend, we have the BET Awards. Also, we'll have the Benny Awards coming up at the end of the show. So you can put those in the chat room to the top performers of the weekend. But the BET Awards kicked it off with a DC go-go intro. Regina Hall hosted it. I'm sad to say, but I'm going to be honest, I didn't even know it was on. We were watching BET because Welcome Home Roscoe Jenkins was on Sunday, and we were watching it, and they had the promo for the BET Awards. So I get home from worked a couple hours at the second job, and it was, and we watched it. The intro was fire, Sports and Hills. I'm not from DC, but one of my best friends is from Maryland. He turned me on to go-go, and the stretch socks and the hoodies, like what the DC feel. And I love the intro. I thought it was great. Doing the butt at the beginning, that doesn't get any better than that. Giving you that live instrument, that live feel, the live percussion. Music does not get any better than that. It does not. You can make, if you got Fruity Loops or Pro Tools or whatever, that does not match up to live instruments. That's why I will forever be a fan of live music. I will forever be a fan of the Roots, and I will forever be a fan of go-go for that reason, because you cannot duplicate live instruments and instrumentation. You cannot duplicate that off of a beat machine. You can't do it. Mary J. Blige receives a Lifetime Achievement Award. She did her historic dance, which I don't know what it is. It looks like she's getting ready to fall, but Mary J. will groove, okay? She dances like she is the only one in the room, and more power to Mary J. Some of the hits that they were playing, some of her old songs that I remember that everybody was watching, remembers, the crowd was grooving. The crowd, and some of these youngins were watching it like, what song is that? Do your research, kids, okay? Go on Apple Music, go on Spotify, go on somewhere, and get some Mary J. in your playlist. And she definitely merged hip hop / rap and R&B. She was the first to do it. Different sound. I thought it was great that she received that award, and I think she deserved it. Tyler Perry, talking about the BET Awards, the Ultimate Icon Award. And he delivered he delivered a great speech with some great one-liners, and I want to point out some of the stuff that he said. So he has his own studio in Georgia. And what he said is, while you're fighting for a seat at the table, I'm down here in Atlanta building my own. He also said, help somebody cross. And he said he talked about why it was important for him to build a studio in one of Atlanta's